I'm Dr. Wayne Anderson. I work for the Food Safety Authority of Ireland, and I've been a member of the ICMSF since 2007, I think. I guess I'm one of the regulators who sit in the ICMSF. That would be my background. I'll pass on to Lucia.
My name is Lucia Anelic. I am from South Africa. I used to be in an academic position, but now run my own business, and I have been a member of the ICMSF since 2005.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Farber. I'm a professor at the University of Guelph. I used to be a director at Health Canada, where I worked for a number of years. I've been with the ICMSF since about 2000, and I play the role of both regulator and now as an academic person.
Hello, I'm Xumei Liu. I have been working in China CDC for more than 30 years. I have been chief scientist on food safety. Actually, I have been the ICMS member from 2004 until 2014.
Hi, and I'm Leon Goris. I'm from the Netherlands. I work for a company, Unilever, and I've been a member of the ICMSF since 2000, I believe, and also represent ICMSF at Codex.
So, ICMSF, just so you know, is really composed of an independent body of scientific experts from around the world. We cover off many different countries, and as was mentioned, we have people from academia, industry, and government. So very wide representation who provides leading-edge scientific advice to advance food safety around the world. We hold meetings around the world, many meetings in different countries, so we can reach out to people and teach our scientific advances. For example, we have excellent expertise in sampling of foods and sampling plans and probabilities. So I think we've done a good job in educating folks around the world. So it's been a very good session for us, and I'd like to just go over briefly what people will be talking about in this symposium that we're planning for this afternoon. So Dr. Goris, you want to just...
Yes, I will start off the session looking at food safety management more generally. So what is happening at the global level? What are some of the issues? What is the response of regulators from Codex maybe to countries? And then also how is ICMSF fitting in with the sampling plans, with the advice we are giving on how you can assess whether food products are suitable, safe for use. That is an activity we've been running for 40, 50 years, thinking about how can you assess that, how can you detect microorganisms, how can you statistically assess safety of products, and that is still evolving, that knowledge is evolving, the implementation is also evolving, and key to this for us is our latest thinking, which is embedded in books 8 and book 7, and in the presentation we also talk about that how we are now updating the book 7, which is very much about a modern way of food safety management.
In this session, I will mainly introduce about food microbiology risk management in China. I will introduce some updated information about the food safety law in China that has been revised in 2015. And also in China, we have do a lot of risk surveillance, about foodborne diseases and chemical contaminants, and also foodborne passengers. Based on this data and information, we have been established a new food safety standard, and that's especially for foodborne passengers in food. And that's the new standard. In this standard, we have introduced the sampling plan of ICMSF introduced into the China food safety systems. I think in this case, I think ICMSF has helped China a lot. We have had some training courses. Actually, the first conference is in 2004, and then after 2010, we have training courses every year, every April. So that's more helpful for China's standard systems, achievement.
And I'll be discussing risk management approaches in Canada and focusing specifically on who are the major players in food safety in the country and how we go about doing both risk assessment and risk management. We had a very large listeriosis outbreak in 2008, 57 cases and 24 deaths. And since that time, we put into place a number of risk management strategies to control listeriosis in Canada. So I'll be going over that during my presentation. Dr. Elnich?
And my presentation will really be trying to look at risk management, which is very much in its infancy in Africa. And I have 15 minutes to discuss 54 countries, which will be interesting, to say the least. But I'll take it from an overall view in terms of what other activities are occurring in Africa to try and enhance food safety capacity building with the idea of enhancing risk management so that there is a closer understanding or a better understanding of using science-based regulations in the region, and of course to harmonize food safety regulations at government level so that we can have better trade, we can facilitate trade between countries as well as of course internationally.
Dr. Anderson?
Yeah, from my point of view, I'm going to be looking at the European Union, the 28 member states of the European Union, and how risk management in microbiology is coordinated between those member states and how it's implemented in an example country, which is Ireland, which is the one I work for. So what I'm going to try and get over in the presentation is some of the complexities of trying to get agreement between 28 member states and trying to get some form of harmonisation. So hopefully the audience will go away understanding some of the complexities.
We'd like to thank IUFoST for giving us the opportunity to hold a symposium here. We know that IUFoST has many members across the country, reaches out far and wide, and we've just come really to try to give our thoughts on latest thoughts in risk management approaches across the world, and we hope people will learn at least a little something from each one of our countries. And also we have a website, ICMSF website, which you can Google and find a lot of information as well, and all our books are on there as well. So if you'd like more information, you can contact any of us. All our contacts are up on the ICMSF website.